And here's a video review for Kamen Rider SASWORD from Kamen Rider Kabuto. Now SASWORD he's a scorpion motif. You can kind of see the tail here and the claws. We'll get into it a little bit in a minute. His Zector is a scorpion that attaches to his sword. And the Japanese word for scorpion is sasori. So SASWORD is kind of a play on scorpion and sword altogether, since, like I said, his weapon is a sword. Now he does come with the in the standard packaging there with the inner tray. He's got a couple of open hands and then a couple of sword-holding hands as well as his fist. I've already swapped out a sword-holding hand here onto his right hand. He also comes with this little piece that attaches to his leg here. It just kind of snaps in like that. That's supposed to be a holster for a sword. The pictures on the box show it leaning forward a little bit, and it kind of does a little bit, but it just looks a little awkward, having that long sword hanging down around the side of his leg. But you can store it there if you want. Now and again, he can hold his sword here just like this. And he's one of the better designs, I think, from Kabuto. He's got the standard Zect belt that people who didn't have the actual belt Zectors have. It's just a standard Zect design. But I really like the way they incorporated the tail of the scorpion coming up off his head, and like even here on the chest, you've got the scorpion up on the chest coming into like the little claw shoulder pads, as well as there's a tail that wraps around, and it doesn't connect here on the toy, but it comes around here, angles down into the belt, which then kind of wraps around here, down into the sword holster down here, the kind of stinger, the little hook here of the stinger on his leg. Just think so it's kind of like a giant scorpion's wrapped himself around his chest. Like, it's a really, really nice design. Let me see if turning on the flash here really helps show this off a little bit. But purple and silver with really nice green eyes, and the eyes look. Let's see if we can get a. You can see the compound reflections in the eyes. Really nice head sculpt. You see the eyes on the scorpion there on his chest and up here on his face. Just really nice attention to detail. But then what do you expect from Figuarts? They're really posable. Like I said, he's got the double jointed shoulders. I mean, he's just got all kinds of, getting him into all kinds of crazy poses with the sword. I can do they can do the flying kicks very easily. Like you said, some of the trickier standing poses, like you can get him to stand doing like high kicks like this, and some of that takes a little bit of finesse, getting him into position and getting the legs up and getting him to stand properly. Oh, look. There we go. I just did it right there on camera. So you can see just how easy these are to get in some really neat poses. And it's one of the reasons I really, really like the Figuarts line. I've gone back. I've got Hyper Kabuto and who else? And Birth on the way. I've got Tiger and Bunny on the way, or Wild Tiger and Barnaby Brooks Jr., because I've gotten into that show. It's pretty cool. I'm enjoying it so far. I think I'm 5 episodes in now, because Hulu Plus has it, so I can watch it on my phone wherever I am. And also, I have Hulu Plus on my TV, so I can just watch it directly and like on my giant TV at home, I can watch it in HD, which is really cool. So, ease of access definitely helped me get into that. But yeah, really cool. I'm not going to get into the secret of him. Although, I will say, like, his character has a pretty big secret. And then they found it out on the show. And they seem to have since completely ignored it. I don't know why. I mean, maybe they come back to it. I'm currently on episode 34. Actually, I may be higher than that. I may be up to 37 now. But they found out about it and then kind of ignored it. And now he's just being goofy, and he's just like, oh, here I am. I'm around. And they're completely ignoring his big thing. And I don't know if that happened before the rider switch, and then the rider switch happened, and they just kind of glossed over it. Maybe I missed something. I'm pretty sure I was paying attention on there. It's possible. I missed that one important line of dialogue that fixed it, but whatever. Since I haven't finished the series, I can't say they never get back to it, because I don't know. I'll know when I finish. But anyway, a really nice figure, a really nice representation of the on-screen character. And really, even if you haven't watched the show, he's just a really cool-looking figure. The sword is nice. I love the green of his eyes and the way they reflect, and the purple and the silver. It all looks really cool together. But there it is, Kamen Rider SASWORD.